Task 7. Listen to the text and fill in the blanks.
Once upon a time, there was a girl named Cinderella. All Cinderella did all day, every day, was to scrub the floor, do the laundry, cook the meals, and wash the dishes. Cinderella lived with her stepmother and stepsisters. They made her do all the work around the house while they did nothing at all. One day, an invitation arrived for a ball at the castle hosted by the prince. Every maiden in the kingdom was invited. The stepsisters couldn't wait. They went through their closets to find their fanciest gowns to wear to the ball. Cinderella dreamed of going to a ball at the castle.
May I borrow a dress to wear to the ball?
She asked her stepsisters hopefully.
You?
Anastasia jeered.
You're not invited. But I thought everyone was invited.
Protested Cinderella.
Cinderella,
Drusilla continued.
you have too much work to do. No ball at the castle for you.
On the day of the ball, Cinderella desperately wanted to see the castle and get a peek at the ball. So she followed her stepmother and stepsisters. As the stepsisters entered, Cinderella admired the castle from afar, wishing she could go inside. She looked down at her old dress, wishing she had a fancy dress too.
Oh, how I wish I had something to wear so that I could go to the ball too.
Cinderella cried. Then, out of nowhere, a magical little woman appeared.
Did I hear someone say wish?
She asked, smiling.
Who are you?
Cinderella asked.
Why, I'm your fairy godmother, of course. I'm here to make your wish come true. You can really make my wish come true?
Asked Cinderella.
Of course I can. Watch this,
Said her fairy godmother with a wave of her wand. Sparkles rained down on Cinderella, and she watched in amazement of her old dress turn into a beautiful white gown, complete with a set of glass slippers on her feet.
Off you go to the ball, my dear.
Said her fairy godmother.
But please remember one thing. You must leave before midnight. That's when the magic will end, and you will be back in your old clothes. I will.
Promised Cinderella.
And thank you, fairy godmother.
When Cinderella entered the castle, no one recognized her, not even her own stepsisters. The prince noticed her immediately and asked her to dance. They danced all night long. Cinderella was having such a good time that she forgot all about her fairy godmother's warning until she heard the chimes of the clock.
Oh no, it was midnight.
Cinderella ran out of the castle as fast as she could before the magic ended. She didn't want the prince to see her in her old clothes. The prince chased after her, but all he found was one of her glass slippers. The prince was determined to find the girl he danced and laughed with all night long. He made sure every girl in the kingdom tried on the glass slippers. When he found the girl whose feet fit into the slippers, he would invite her back to the castle. The next day, the prince and his bodyguard went to all the houses of his government. They wanted to find out who the woman whose feet matches the size of the slipper. Cinderella's stepsisters also tried the glass slippers, but their feet did not fit. When Cinderella wanted to try, her stepmother prevented her and forbid her to try. Nevertheless, the prince said, "Let her try it." When Cinderella wore the glass slippers, they fitted perfectly. Prince later recognized her, and he was convinced that Cinderella was the woman who danced with him at the dance. He later married Cinderella, and they lived happily ever after.